I wouldn't have never joined the gang if I knew that the man that was hating on me was my homies. Get what I'm saying? Like, because I done took time for this. I done went to prison for this. I done sent multiple thousands to the prisons. You know what I'm saying? I done funded a lot of shit that I shouldn't have just off the love and, okay, these my homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that, the love is mutual. But as I get older and start trying to do the right shit, really don't be your homies. Like, niggas to see, like, oh man, that man, he think he better than that. Nah, it's just niggas on different journeys. You dig what I'm saying? It's grown.
All that love, time, and effort, bro, down the drain, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so that leads me to this next little putting art, right? So you remember little Ben 10, he gets shot. Everybody was blaming Jay Prince and him, right? We gonna get into it. Apparently he got popped again, bro. Can't blame Jay Prince for that one.
Once again, in it for the win. You dig? Yeah, man. I want to touch on a subject, man, a specific individual. So boom. I want to speak on this boy Jay Prince Jr. though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I see a lot of y'all bloggers, podcasters, internet people just like straight coming for bro. You dig what I'm saying? Like really like disrespecting bro. And really y'all really don't know the dude. You dig what I'm saying? I got a good little history with that dude. You dig what I'm saying? His pops, you know what I'm saying? His mom, facts of life. So when I be sitting back, right? When I be sitting back, cause I ain't been hanging out with him, you know what I'm saying, for a little minute now. And but when I sit back and I watch, everything that's transpiring, everything that's going on the internet, and I see like all these bloggers, all these people making memes of him. Oh, he ain't nothing like his daddy. He ain't this. He ain't a real gangster. He ain't that. He ain't that. Hey, check game, man. I done been around that dude. You dig what I'm saying? Straight like that, you feel me? And I can tell you one thing for sure. He's not about to let you do nothing to him. You dig what I'm saying? Like, he's not.
I don't think they trying to say like Junior a hoe or nothing. They basically just like you basically think he a Nepo baby, bro. And they discredit all them.
Not when I was there. You dig what I'm saying? Like, for sure. He's not just gonna let you do anything to him. I've never ever seen this man go out, get marked out, get slapped, get beat up, get chased, get ran out of somewhere. I've never seen it. You dig what I'm saying? And I was around that boy 5 years straight, every day. You dig what I'm saying? Every single day. You dig? Like, I met his pops, you feel me? In 2013, 2012, 2013. I ended up flying out here. My boy D and Mike Prince. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to them boys, man. But they made a way for me out here. Shout out my cousin Lil J too, you feel me? For locking us in. And Prince Bugsy, who was their cousin who was locked up in Cali. So they connect the dots in Cali and they like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got somebody that's hard, you feel me? You finna get off parole and da-da-da-da. They talking about me. So when I came out here, that was 2012, 2013, at the end of 12 and the beginning of 13. I instantly go get around Rap a Lot, you feel me? We go to I go to their office. I'm with the old man, Big J. You can go look at my old Instagram right now. You dig?
Don't even try, bro. Already tried, bro. They done deleted the old Instagram, bro. Didn't want him to have the archives. Hating this shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's public, but I just, I ain't got the login. It's called Rich Boy Lavish. Rich Boy Lavish. Go look and go to the bottom all the way. And you're going to see all the pictures who I got. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of pictures in the studio, with Suge Knight, with Rap a Lot, Family, just Jay. You know what I'm saying? All of that. But we was thinking about signing the deal, you feel me? But make a long story short, I went back to California, and that's when my little bro Jay passed away. So I never got to come back. So when I finally got back out here in 2020, I locked back in with them dudes. We running around here, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, boop, boop, having fun. And then, you know what I'm saying, I get properly introduced to Junior, which is Jay Prince Jr. And you know, we lock in instantly. You dig what I'm saying? Come on, bro, we everywhere. You dig what I'm saying? We pulling up, you know what I'm saying? Rolls Royces, we, you know what I'm saying? Black trucks, bulletproof Cadillacs, you know what I'm saying? I got so many videos with this dude around like, females, celebrities, all of that. You dig what I'm saying? But I ain't no groupie or nothing like that. This is my boy though, you feel me? So at the end of the day, like, I've talked to this dude. I know this dude mama, you know what I'm saying? Like real good. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Smoke, RIP.
And then, right, you talking about how you know him, right, from on a personal level, but for a lot of people, perception is reality, bro. That's really probably how they get it messed up. You know what I'm saying? But we keeping it lit. We gon' you know.
But which was their family, their cousin. But when I see y'all talking about this dude, right, and trying to make him out to be just like some punk, some sucker, some sissy, that's not what he is. You dig what I'm saying? That's why his name always in something. Because he's not what y'all trying to say he is. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's guilty of the crimes that's going on, but that's why his name is all over the place, because he's not a sucker. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all want to say somebody a sucker just because they daddy had money. You dig what I'm saying? So if my daddy was a $100 million dude and I was born in the game, but my daddy was in the streets and I wanted to be in the streets as a 2-3-year-old kid, 4 years old, and I jump off the streets. I don't care what school I go to. When I get out of school, I'm going to the projects. You dig what I'm saying?
And that's a good segue, bro. Right? You know how people be when they get around people with some money or people they perceive to be like that. They want to perform. Yeah, bro. Apparently, little NBA Ben 10 then got hit up again.
Something strange is happening in the streets of Baton Rouge because this article just came out. Now, shout out to Dallas News Global because they're the ones that broke the story. And I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. Ben 10 actually responded to the shit before it even became news. Now, what some people say and what some people do, they've gotten in contact with bloggers and all this shit and everything. So there are bloggers out there when the news that Ben 10 was paralyzed and when he basically went into shock a couple of times, which, all right, whatever, where they said, oh, Ben 10 and them, when shit go down, they don't immediately post. So they just let the blogs do all that shit and everything. So I'm like, bro, if that's the case, why even respond? Like, it wasn't big news. That got dropped 30 minutes ago. Ben 10 dropped his shit 11 minutes ago. So I'm like, bro, what the
Exactly, bro. Let the media do they one too, bro. Address that shit later, bro. Let the views go up, bro.
hell going on? Because the news report is this. Investigation underway in a triple shooting on Wales Street, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. WAFB. An investigation is underway after a shooting in Baton Rouge sent 2 people to the hospital. According to Baton Rouge Police Department, officers responded to shots fired call around 10 p.m. Tuesday in the 4400 block of Wales Street near Valley Park area. 3 gunshot victims were reported at the scene. 2 of those victims drove themselves to a hospital in a private vehicle. There is no word on their condition at the time.
New information here just into the newsroom a couple minutes ago. A triple shooting in the Valley Park area sent 2 folks to the hospital last night. Baton Rouge police say the shooting erupted around 10 o'clock last night on Wells Street. You're seeing an overhead look right there. We're told 3 victims were shot, and 2 of those victims, they arrived at the hospital by car. There's no word on their condition at this time, and as we continue to learn more about this ongoing investigation, we will let you know. In the meantime, if you know anything that can help investigators try to determine what all went down, give Crime Stoppers a call at 344-STOP. As always, you can remain anonymous.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You could tell when as soon as he get out the hospital, he was gonna be on the same shit. So it don't surprise me, bro.
Now, if that's the news report, if that's the news clip, if all of that shit exists, if Ben 10 is not known to just turn around and then troll the situation or whatever the hell that is, I don't know, because remember the shit with Bezo 187 where Cuz dropped low. Y'all remember this?
Backstage or whatever, and Tint kind of handled one of the bodyguards. Got into one of the bodyguards, one of the YB bodyguards, protecting him. You know what I'm saying? And tripping, and YB was telling him chill, like, you know, so they basically got into it, and Tint told him, like, man, you ain't about to handle me like no hoe. I ain't no. You ain't about to handle me like none of these niggas. YB stole off on him. After YB stole off on him, them bitch niggas beat the fuck out of him.
But YB normally don't steal off. He normally do that. He beat like that all the time. I heard that's how he treat
niggas. My head up when I heard that YB stole off on 10 and he let some other nigga jump on him.
He let it jump on 10 like that.
Man, he disrespected the bodyguard. Him and YB got into it. YB told him, chill the fuck out. Like, you know how YB talk. He handling them niggas. YB handling them niggas. You know, so, he telling him,
I heard YB running a little code over there, bro. He would have had the game so
chill the fuck out, you know, and dude, they get into it, how they have it. 10 nigga, you ain't about to handle me like no hoe. Like, I'm a bitch ass. I ain't none of these niggas. They get into it. Him and YB stole love on him. 10 ain't gonna fight him. You know, 10 got that much respect and love for him. That's why he always on interviews. Ain't nobody gonna fight him. He does. That's right. He'll punch you and you ain't gonna do, you know, but yeah, he let somebody go. He let the big handle it.
And so he left. So that's probably why he ended up going under junior once he went down in Texas.
I wouldn't even see that. That shit so crazy, bro. I wouldn't even see. He went under junior. He went under junior for the simple. I don't know, bro. Like, it's just weird with that whole situation because at one point we was at odds with the.
Bezo 187. See this dude in the picture with me.
Sound like Ben 10 a certified flunky, certified crash out, bro. And God was trying to probably show you when you got stood over to stop being a fucking flunky, bro.
Is OG3. Personal assistant. Now slide over. This him getting smacked down by the bodyguard we hired, not knowing he suffered with mental illness from the wars he been in for the U.S. I recorded the video. The security guard posted it on his main page with the music in the background. P.S. The third slide is me 3 and the bodyguard who was raw y'all boys out on the road. And then it goes on right here. Bezo tag baby boy 10 and say, you gonna roll to me, bitch? And then he say, I send you my address under this post to your DM. I bet you won't pull up. Bezo say, send. He say, please sit your scary ass down. All you do is lie. Wait till I see you. Ben 10 actually literally dropped the whole address. It's literally where Ben 10 had dropped the freaking address. Like, legitimately. Shout out to whoever crossed it out. Then I find all of this shit real weird. What you mean, Nash? You find it all weird? Well, if you don't know, All-Star JR has court tomorrow. He's in Houston, and it's at 10 o'clock, right? So he has court tomorrow at 10, and it's for bond. Now, I believe he should get bond, but we're going to see how that go. Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I believe they said it. I don't know if it's true or not, that they said that All-Star JR, his lawyer, and the feds were in contact and all that shit, and basically that he had to turn himself in or whatever the hell, or they picked him up or something like that, or I don't know, bro. But
they need to go ahead and let blood out, bro. He ain't do shit but defend himself against some criminal act motherfucking activity. And as we can see, right, the culprit, he involved in some more shit, bro. Yeah, hell no, let him out, bro. You know, so, but yeah, man, so it sounded like, and you know, bro, right, that was having a back and forth with Ben 10. Apparently they beat him to a coma, beat him damn near to death. So he anxious for some get back. I just was watching this interview on 607 Unk shit, right? So, yeah, bro, I mean, you know, it makes sense, bro, to me, you know what I'm saying? If it was the theories that they coming up with. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho.